Peek into your outdoor space with a fresh lens. Transforming it into a lush, cozy nook might seem like solving a Rubik's Cube, but it's all about playing smart with what you've got. From vertical gardens that climb skyward to multifunctional furniture that doubles as storage, small garden decor ideas can turn even the tiniest patch into an enviable green retreat. Imagine sipping your morning coffee surrounded by fragrant herbs and vibrant blooms, even if your backyard is just a few square meters. With a dash of creativity and a sprinkle of ingenuity, you'll see it's perfectly possible to craft a serene oasis. Let's embark on this green-fingered journey together, where every inch counts and the possibilities bloom as wildly as nature itself. Peek into a secret garden scene with a mosaic pathway. It's not just a path, but a storytelling journey on your feet. Crafted from vibrant tiles or stones, this artistic ribbon weaves through your green haven, inviting curiosity and conversation. It's where functionality meets art, transforming a simple walk into an enchanting expedition. Imagine stepping stones that aren't just stones, but pieces of art, pulsating with colors and life. These pathways aren't just about getting from A to B. They're about relishing the journey, the crunch underfoot, the splash of color that catches the eye. It's a walkable mosaic masterpiece, turning your garden stroll into a daily dose of awe. Consider painting your plant pots with glow-in-the-dark paint for an evening spectacle that turns heads. It's practical, too. No more tripping over plants during those midnight garden strolls. A perfect blend of safety and style. Imagine your garden transforming into a luminescent wonderland each night, thanks to these glowing planters. Not only do they add a magical touch, but they also serve as subtle lanterns, guiding your path. It's beauty and utility rolled into one. Who said your cast-offs can't sprout wings of their own? With a dash of creativity, those forgotten dishes and pans in your attic can take flight as whimsical bird baths. They're not just recycling, they're an invite to feathered friends for a splash and sip, adding life and buzz to your green nook. So roll up your sleeves and let's give those old pans a new purpose. Picture this, your morning coffee accompanied by the cheerful chirps and splashes of your new winged neighbors. Transforming old kitchenware into bird baths isn't just crafting, it's crafting a community. It's a simple step towards a vibrant garden ecosystem. Plus, it's a fantastic story for your next backyard barbecue. Ready to get started? Imagine your garden transforming into a whimsical paradise as the sun dips below the horizon. Solar-powered LED planters are your ticket there, marrying sustainability with beauty. They soak up sunshine all day, only to gift you with an ethereal glow after dusk. No plugs, no hassle, just pure, enchanting light. Crafting a twilight spectacle in your own backyard has never been easier. Solar-powered LED planters are a clever pick for those looking to sprinkle a bit of magic into their green space without hiking the electric bill. They're proof that eco-friendly choices can lead to stunning evenings under the stars. Let's swing into action. Hanging a swing seat or hammock isn't just about adding seating. It creates a floating oasis right in your backyard. Picture this. You're swaying gently, surrounded by flourishing plants. The aroma of fresh blooms fills the air, and tranquility envelops you. It's a simple upgrade that transforms your garden into a serene hideaway, perfect for those moments of reflection or delving into a good book. Plus, it's a conversation starter. Your garden will quickly become everyone's favorite corner. Ever thought of a hammock as a green thumb's companion? Nestling one among your garden not only elevates the aesthetics, but quite literally offers a fresh perspective from above. Imagine lounging, elevated amidst a canopy of green, as you gaze down at your garden's vibrant tapestry. It's like finding an entirely new appreciation for your plants from a bird's-eye view. This isn't just a seat, it's a ticket to a mini vacation every time you step into your garden. Transformative and whimsical, it's a win-win for any outdoor space, big or small. Who said utility can't be downright delightful? Swap those mundane downspouts for whimsical rain chains. As rain pirouettes down, each drop performs a tiny symphony, melding practicality with charm. It's a visual and oral feast that transforms any drizzle into a mesmerizing performance, making your garden the star of the show. Ever considered your garden could sing in the rain? With rain chains, this dream waltzes into reality. Not only do they guide rainwater to the ground with elegance, but they also add a dash of artistry that standard downspouts would never dare. It's an effortless way to sprinkle a touch of magic into your small garden, inviting nature's own melody to your doorstep. Imagine stepping into your garden and being greeted by a green embrace instead of a cold wooden fence. Living fences, like lush hedges or whispering bamboo, don't just offer privacy, they transform your garden into a sanctuary. These natural barriers double as a playground for local wildlife, bringing a slice of nature right to your doorstep. Who says fences have to be boring? Swap out the usual pickets for a living, breathing boundary that shields you from prying eyes and gusty winds. Besides elevating your garden's aesthetics, these verdant walls act as nature's air filters, purifying your little outdoor haven. It's a win-win. You get your privacy, and the planet gets a little greener. Wander through your garden and let the scent of mint and lavender whisk you away to a serene oasis. Narrow paths don't mean limited creativity. Transform them into a fragrant alley where every step releases a new, delightful aroma. It's nature's own perfume at your doorstep. Imagine your walkway telling a story, one whiff at a time. From the peppery scent of basil to the sweet allure of jasmine, this aromatic journey awakens the senses. Not just visually stunning, this space works hard too, offering fresh herbs right where you need them. Imagine strolling through your garden, where every step is greeted by a kaleidoscope of colors gleaming under the sun. Bottle garden edging transforms your mundane garden borders into vibrant masterpieces. This method not only recycles in style, but also catches the eye, injecting personality into each nook and cranny. It's a conversation starter, a testament to creativity meeting sustainability. Now, picture dusk falling, with each glass bottle catching the fading light, creating a serene glow that guides your path. This isn't just about defining boundaries. It's about crafting magical, twinkling borders that flirt with the day and romance the night. Plus, it's an engaging weekend project that promises beauty and intrigue with every season. So, you've got an old ladder lounging around, huh? Why not give it a second chance at life as a standout plant display? Transforming this humble accessory into a tiered garden shelf not only saves space, but injects a dash of rustic charm into your green oasis. It's a clever trick that turns heads and makes your blooms the talk of the town. Plus, it's a wink to sustainable living, proving beauty often lies in giving the overlooked a new purpose. Think of your repurposed ladder as the spine of your garden, where each rung tells a different story with vibrant pots and lush plants. It's not just about saving square footage, it's about elevating your garden's personality and making every inch count. With this simple yet effective idea, you're not just gardening, you're crafting a vertical masterpiece that brings joy and color to any corner. Imagine a corner of tranquility in your bustling backyard, a bonsai garden. It's not just about tiny trees, it's about cultivating peace, right there in your own slice of nature. Each bonsai, with its intricate form and serene presence, transforms a simple garden spot into a meditative sanctuary. Why settle for ordinary when you can orchestrate a miniature forest that whispers tales of calm and resilience with every leaf? Roll up your sleeves, because it's time to play giant among miniature mountains and rivers. Crafting a bonsai garden is like painting on a living canvas, where each stroke is a snip and every color blend is a carefully chosen species. This garden isn't just good, it's a living, breathing masterpiece where patience and creativity meet green thumbs in an epic symphony of zen. Let's roll out the green carpet atop your garden shed. Transforming that yawner of a roof into a lush, vibrant garden not only punches up your yard's aesthetic, but also whispers sweet nothings to Mother Earth. Picture it, a low-maintenance, drought-resistant green blanket that cools your shed, attracts pollinators, and earns you bragging rights in the neighborhood. Now, imagine stepping into your backyard and being greeted by a thriving ecosystem right above your garden tools. This isn't just about beauty, it's a battle cry for sustainability. Sedum and succulents demand scant water, turning your green roof project into a stronghold of eco-friendliness. Plus, it's the perfect conversation starter about how chic and responsible living can go hand in hand. Sprinkling your garden with a tiny pond or plants like lavender and buddleia transforms it into a bustling wildlife hub. Imagine sipping your morning coffee to the symphony of birds and bees. These additions not only enrich your garden's biodiversity, but also serve as a serene backdrop for your outdoor sanctuary. Popping a miniature water feature amidst your greenery acts as a magnet for an array of creatures. It's like rolling out the red carpet for fluttering butterflies and birds seeking a pit stop. This simple step could turn your garden into a vital refuge in an urban jungle, offering you a ringside seat to nature's daily ballet. Picture this: your own backyard bursting with hues of indigo, marigold, and woad. Not only does it beautify your space, but these plants double as sources for natural fabric dyes. A vibrant, eco-friendly twist to crafting right at your fingertips. Why settle for store-bought dyes when you can cultivate a garden that paints your world in sustainable shades? Each flower and leaf holds the potential to transform plain fabric into a kaleidoscope of color. Imagine wrapping yourself in the fruits of your labor, literally. Catch those fleeting whispers of light and shade in your garden nook. Fixing trellises or perforated panels not only morphs bland walls into captivating light shows, but also tickles the curiosity. It's like nature's own cinema. As sunlight darts and dances through the day, your garden hosts an ever-changing gallery of shadows that breathe life into the smallest spaces. It's a simple trick, really, but it makes your green retreat feel both expansive and enchantingly mysterious. Who knew a bit of shadow play could stir so much wonder? Who says you can't have your garden and eat it too? Sprinkle your garden's edges with nasturtiums and calendula. Not only do these blooms add a splash of color, but they also spice up salads and desserts. It's like having your own living spice rack. Think of edible flower borders as the multitaskers of the gardening world. They're not just pretty faces, they bring the bees and the flavor. With every petal, your garden transforms into a feast for the eyes and the palate. So, go on, let your garden bloom edible wonders. Imagine your garden, a sanctuary where melodies play with every gust. Crafting wind chimes from recycled materials isn't just eco-friendly, it's a serenade from nature itself. Picture old keys and seashells transforming into a harmonious orchestra where each breeze brings a fresh note. It's simple, sustainable magic at your fingertips. Why settle for store-bought when you can add a splash of personality? From silverware to bamboo, each piece holds a story, waiting to sing. These DIY chimes turn a whispering wind into a symphony, proving that beauty often sings from the simplest of things. It's your turn to conduct the wind's whisper into a delightful dance. Ever thought your garden gate could double as a magic portal? By painting or designing a gate with an optical illusion, you instantly give your garden a touch of whimsy. This isn't just about beauty, it's about crafting a narrative, making everyone who steps through feel like they're entering a world of enchantment. Let's get crafty. Imagine your gate as a canvas where your creativity can run wild. An illusion gate isn't just a statement piece. It's a conversation starter that elevates the allure of your cozy garden space. Plus, it's a fantastic way to showcase your artistic flair. Peek into the future of your garden with a DIY mini greenhouse. Using old windows or clear plastic sheets, you can craft a compact haven for plants, letting you garden all year round. This cost-effective project not only recycles materials, but also turns your small garden into a fertile playground, making every season a green one. Now, imagine plucking fresh herbs in the snow or admiring blooming flowers when the world outside is gray. Building a mini greenhouse transforms a simple space into a productive oasis. It's not just gardening, it's magic at your fingertips, proving that size really doesn't limit beauty or abundance. Who says your garden can't be a masterpiece of storytelling? With painted stones or sculpted figures as plant markers, each visit becomes a page turn, inviting smiles and sparking imagination. This whimsical touch transforms a small garden into an enchanting storybook scene, where every plant marker holds a tale waiting to be told. Imagine stepping into your garden and being greeted by a colorful cast of characters, from valiant knights standing guard over your basil to whimsical fairies dancing around the lavender. These creative markers do more than label. They breathe life into every nook, making your garden a living narrative that captivates and delights. Peek out your window. Your next culinary adventure starts in your own garden. Transforming those raised beds into geometric shapes not only maximizes space, but adds a sleek modern flair to your greenscape. Who said veggies can't be trendy? Gardening's not just about the harvest, it's the journey. And what a stylish journey it is, with geometric veggie beds taking center stage. Picture crisp lettuce edges forming a perfect circle, or vibrant peppers dotting a square plot. It's practical, eye-catching, and downright delicious. Imagine swinging gently in your own slice of paradise, enveloped by lush greenery. A hammock nook transforms any small garden into a secluded retreat. Tall plants not only offer privacy, but also bring a touch of wild, enabling your secret escape to feel miles away from the buzz of daily life. This isn't just a place to rest, it's where you recharge, cocooned by nature. Ever thought about how a simple hammock could turn a forgotten corner into the favorite part of your home? With the addition of ferns and bamboo, the air becomes fresher, and your nook turns into a living, breathing space. It's a reminder that you don't need a vast expanse to find peace. Sometimes, all it takes is a small corner, thoughtfully arranged, to escape and breathe deeply. Jump right in and add a splash of serenity to your small garden with reflective water bowls. The shimmering surface mirrors the sky, instantly transforming any space into a peaceful retreat. Perfect for sunny nooks, these bowls invite tranquility, making every glance a moment to relish. Ever thought your tiny oasis could pack such a punch? Tuck in one or a few large, shallow bowls brimming with water and watch the magic unfold. As they catch the sunlight, they not only reflect the ever-changing canvas of the sky, but also beckon peace and calm into your nook. Let's give a twist to your garden plot. Think spice spiral. This isn't your average herb garden. A spice spiral draws you into a world of exotic scents and flavors, promising a riveting sensory adventure. Imagine the joy of plucking fresh cinnamon or turmeric right from your backyard. It's not just a garden, it's your personal spice market. Imagine waking up to a whiff of cloves or saffron instead of the usual morning coffee aroma. The spice spiral transforms tiny spaces into a dynamic palette of tastes, making every dish a culinary exploration. You're not merely gardening, you're crafting a mosaic of flavors that'll turn your kitchen into the talk of the town. Squeeze every inch out of your petite garden with a vertical strawberry tower. Picture this: lush, red strawberries cascading down from their high-rise homes, just waiting to be plucked. It's like having a living fruit stand in your backyard. Plus, say goodbye to back-breaking harvests. With everything at arm's reach, gathering your juicy rewards becomes a breeze. Let's face it, your space may be limited, but your gardening dreams don't have to be. Vertical strawberry towers are not just space savers, they're showstoppers. They turn heads and spark conversations. And imagine the satisfaction when you're whipping up a fresh strawberry dessert, knowing the main ingredient was grown right in your tiny oasis. Imagine stepping into your garden and being greeted by a whimsical archway crafted from twigs and branches. This rustic entrance isn't just charming, it's a secret portal to your garden's various zones, lending an air of adventure to your outdoor space. These arches aren't just about beauty, they're a nod to nature's endless creativity, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. Now, jazzing up your garden with these rustic twig arches? It's easier than you think. With just a handful of tools and a sprinkle of creativity, you can transform those overlooked branches in your backyard into stunning natural archways. This DIY project doesn't just add character, it beckons you and your guests to explore what lies beyond in a manner that's both enchanting and environmentally friendly. Imagine stepping outside as dusk falls into a garden that literally glows under the moon's gentle caress. Moon gardens, with their white and silver foliage paired with night-blooming flowers, create a mesmerizing spectacle. They're not just visually stunning, they bring your garden to life after sundown, offering a serene spot for relaxation or a magical backdrop for nighttime gatherings. Let's toss a dash of whimsy into your green space. Planting a moon garden is like scripting a fairy tale in your backyard. Each flower, from the luminescent glow of moonflowers to the soft shimmer of silver-leaved plants, plays a part in this nocturnal ballet. It's a simple, yet profound way to extend the beauty of your garden into the twilight hours, making every evening an enchanting experience. Who says gardens need to be green and brown only? Toss in a little zest with colored glass pebbles. They catch sunlight like tiny jewels, turning your garden bed into a twinkling treasure trove. Not only do they keep the soil moist, but they also deter weeds with style. Want to go more natural? Opt for uniquely shaped wood chips. They add an earthy elegance, enhancing your garden's texture and depth. Both options promise a garden that's as practical as it is picturesque. Let's toss a splash of wild into that cozy garden nook. Imagine transforming an overlooked corner into a bustling hub for butterflies, bees, and birds. Seed bombs, little nuggets of floral potential, make it a cinch. They're not just dirt clods. They're your ticket to a riot of colors and textures that evolve with the seasons. This isn't just planting, it's an act of rebellion against the mundane, a declaration of love for nature's random beauty. Why settle for ordinary when a sprinkle of wildflower seed bombs can inject magic into your garden? These tiny eco-warriors explode into life, creating a tapestry of blooms that not only dazzle the eyes, but also serve as a feast for local wildlife. It's a simple step with a profound impact, transforming your garden into a sanctuary for nature's tiny travelers. So why not give that lonely corner a purpose and watch as it becomes the highlight of your garden tapestry? Peek into your garden and imagine a tiny world thriving among the leaves. Crafting a fairy garden village invites magic, making even the smallest space a big hit. With miniature cottages, winding paths, and diminutive denizens, your plant pots transform into bustling hamlets. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about storytelling, where each arrangement tells tales of mythical happenings. Plus, it's a fantastic project for families, sparking creativity and a love for gardening in kids. Now, think small but dream big. Adding fairy lights can turn your miniature settlement into a twilight spectacle, drawing eyes in awe as the sun dips. This isn't only about beautification, it's a bridge to an enchanted world, accessible right in your backyard. A fairy garden doesn't just occupy space, it creates a narrative, making every inch count. Why settle for mere plants when you can host a whole community among the greens? So you've got a tiny green space and think you're limited in options? Think again. Opt for permeable paving, and suddenly you're not just designing, you're contributing to Mother Earth's hydration plan. By allowing rain to seep through, you're slashing runoff and quenching the ground's thirst. It's a win-win. Your garden stays stylish while taking eco-friendliness to the next level. Ever considered your patio could be an eco-warrior in disguise? With permeable materials, every step taken is a step toward a greener planet. Reduce runoff dramatically and watch your garden transform into a thriving, sustainable oasis. Plus, it's a breeze to maintain. Who knew going green could look so good and be so effortless? Ever thought your garden could double as an art gallery? Cue living sculptures, the perfect blend of nature and creativity. By shaping plants into whimsical or elegant forms, you'll give visitors something to talk about. Not only does this practice add visual appeal, but it also taps into the joy of caring for something truly one of a kind. Imagine trimming a bush into a peacock or a cat. It's gardening, but with a pinch of magic. Let's talk personality for your greens. Transforming them into living sculptures isn't just about turning heads. It's about crafting a space that feels alive. With some patience and pruning, even the most humble hedge can become the star of the show. This dynamic art form isn't just for the pros. It's an adventure any garden enthusiast can embark on. Ready to make your neighbors green with envy? Ever wondered who's checking into your garden's tiny buzzing bed and breakfast? Constructing insect hotels from recycled bits and bobs not only cleans up your space, but also invites garden allies. These mini sanctuaries for beneficial bugs like pollinators and pest eaters turn your green patch into a biodiversity hotspot. So let's get crafty and give nature's little helpers the VIP treatment they deserve. Hesitant about inviting insects over? Consider this. Without them, we'd wave goodbye to a chunk of our diets. Insect hotels are a snug haven for these critters, ensuring your plants thrive and your garden stays a lively, fluttering oasis. Simple to make, huge in impact, they're a firm step toward greener, healthier habitats. Let's roll out the welcome mat for our six-legged friends. Peek into the twilight charm of your garden by dotting it with solar jar lanterns. These tiny sun catchers, effortlessly hanging, conjure a galaxy at your feet or a constellation overhead, turning nightfall into a spectacle. They marry sustainability with whimsy, lighting up with the day's catch of sunlight, ensuring your garden holds a piece of the stars without a twinkle of electricity. Let's sprinkle a little eco-friendly magic. Imagine a pathway glowing gently, leading you through an evening reverie or a dance under a constellation of lights, all powered by the day's sunshine. Solar jar lanterns aren't just lighting. They're an invitation to see your garden in a new, enchanting light, proving that beauty and green living can twirl hand in hand under the night sky. Elevate your garden game with an aquaponics system. It's like hitting two birds with one stone. You get to marvel at a serene fish pond while your greens thrive above, all without the fuss of traditional gardening. This smart combo champions sustainability, recycling fish waste into plant nourishment. It's a circle of life scenario right in your backyard, minus the singing animals. Spruce up that tiny outdoor space by integrating an aquaponics setup. It's not just a garden. It's a conversation starter and a step towards self-reliance. Imagine plucking fresh basil while feeding your fish. Talk about multitasking. Plus, it's an eco-friendly approach, reducing water usage compared to conventional methods. Who knew being green could be this easy and stylish? Sneak a bit of serenity into your life by carving out a meditation circle in your garden. Picture it, a cozy nook, encircled by lush, tranquil greenery where silence meets soul. Just imagine sinking into a comfy seat, enveloped by the gentle whisper of leaves, inviting peace with every breath. It's not just a garden spot, it's your personal retreat from the hustle of everyday life. Transform a corner of your green patch into a haven for mindfulness. Select plants that soothe the senses, like lavender and jasmine, creating an aroma that calms the mind and a view that pleases the eye. This isn't just gardening. It's crafting a sanctuary where every element works in harmony to foster relaxation and introspection. A simple yet profound way to enhance your well-being right in your backyard. Who says your garden can't double as a museum? Let's chat about jazzing up your green space with a bit of history. Hanging antique or vintage gardening tools on walls or fences can transform your garden from simply lovely to intriguingly storied. It's like each rake and shovel whisper tales of gardens past, adding layers of charm and nostalgia. Plus, it's a clever twist on garden art that's sure to spark conversations and admiration from visitors. Think of it as curating an outdoor gallery where functionality meets beauty. Here's a thought. Why not give those rusty treasures a second life as eye-catching decor? It's not just about adding visual interest. It's about crafting a space that feels both personal and timeless. Vintage garden tools, with their unique patinas and shapes, can create stunning focal points amidst your flora. This approach marries the old with the new in a celebration of gardening's rich heritage, turning an ordinary patch into a captivating, living tapestry. So, why not start your own garden gallery? It's an inventive step outside the box, or should we say, garden bed. Who says you need a sprawling estate to indulge your green thumb? Transform any tiny terrace into a lush retreat with green wall art. Picture this, walls teeming with moss, air plants, and delicate ferns, turning your cramped quarters into a sanctuary. It's not just art, it's a breath of fresh, oxygen-rich air. This living tapestry not only boosts your mood, but also curates a serene vibe, proving that size is merely a state of mind. Now let's craft a slice of paradise up, not out. Employ vertical surfaces to narrate your horticultural tale, showcasing the beauty of greenery in suspended arrangements. The allure lies in its simplicity, minimal space, maximum impact. It's like hanging your favorite painting, but imagine instead it's a mesmerizing mosaic of nature that evolves with each passing day. Green wall art, where the mundane meets the extraordinary, making every glance an encounter with the sublime. Picture this, a vintage sink nestled among your blooms, radiating rustic vibes while doubling as your go-to spot for scrubbing off the day's garden grime. Not just a pretty face, this functional gem keeps the mess outside, sparing your indoor plumbing the ordeal of clogged drains filled with soil and leaves. It's a small touch that speaks volumes, blending practicality with the undeniable allure of quaint garden charm. Imagine your neighbors' envious glances as they catch sight of your ingenious outdoor sink, transforming a mundane cleanup into an experience brimming with whimsy. This isn't just about keeping your tools spick and span. It's a statement piece that declares you're a gardener with an eye for both utility and aesthetics. With this addition, your garden transcends the ordinary, becoming a sanctuary where even the most tedious tasks are infused with delight. Let's break the mold with a dab of chalkboard paint. Transforming your plant pots into canvases for your whimsy or plant labels is both practical and sparks joy. Imagine scribbling your thoughts, reminders, or the names of your green friends on them. Effortless, right? Jot down a hello or sketch a smiley on your chalkboard pots to brighten your day. This tiny tweak in your garden not only keeps things organized, but also invites a personalized touch, making your space truly your own. Who said gardening can't be fun and functional? Ever considered turning your ceiling into a botanical chandelier? Kokedama, a Japanese technique where plants are wrapped in moss and suspended, transforms any room into a serene oasis. It's not just about adding greenery, it's about introducing an element of calm elegance that dances gently in the air. This method is perfect for small gardens, offering a visually captivating and space-saving solution. Imagine a cascade of green orbs floating like verdant planets in your own living space. Kokedama isn't just gardening, it's an art form that adds a layer of tranquility and sophistication to your home. Not to mention, it's a fantastic conversation starter. Who wouldn't be intrigued by these gravity-defying displays of nature? Diving into the joys of small garden design is like finding treasure in your backyard. Every inch is gold when you plant with purpose. Imagine your cozy corner blossoming with vibrant flowers and aromatic herbs, not just a space, but a personal retreat. Let's turn that pint-sized plot into an Eden of your own making, proving that great things indeed come in small packages. So grab your gardening gloves and let's get to work. With a sprinkle of creativity and a dash of love, even the tiniest garden can be transformed into a sanctuary of serenity. A dash here, a plant there, and voila, you've created a masterpiece under the sun. Why wait? Your garden, no matter the size, is a canvas awaiting your touch.